Oh, shit. Full on. Good morning, Roll Gang.
And welcome on in to the 8-minute late episode of the Weekday WWnB.
That's right, better late than never on today's episode of the show.
We had some technical difficulties. The laptop was dead. Everything shut down, all this stuff. But we are here. We are in our spot. And we are ready to go.
Ooh.
Ooh, take a sip of coffee. Relax. We're good.
It is a hell of a crazy morning this morning. Working till the crack of dawn, and I had some Cane's chicken last night, and my stomach still hurts.
Really? You normally don't have any issues with Cane's.
No, I know. It fucked me up yesterday. Honestly, I was doing what's it called when you hug your knees? Fetal position in bed last night, trying to condense my fucking, yeah.
Did you just eat too much?
I still haven't pooped. TMI.
Yeah, finish your coffee and you'll be good.
Yeah, for real. Finish the coffee in the wake and bake, drop a nice deuce, and I'll be on my way, but...
on the show.
But honestly, Roll Gang, super fucking excited to break down the latest and greatest in cannabis industry news with all the Roll Gangsters. Rachel, so fucking helpful this morning because I was dead, keeled over, and so Rachel got all the cannabis industry news. You know, she's the most educated feminine beauty in the industry, probably nationwide. I would love to say, and super excited to hear what you have to say. But before we get on into the industry's latest and greatest,
quick little shout out to the sponsors of the show. We'll make it nice and short and sweet so we can get into our news, because there's at least one of these stories I think is something that we really need to talk about, because definitely it's rubbing me the wrong way. So, shout out to Oaksterdam University, the first ever cannabis college. Great place to go get all of your cannabis knowledge. You can either do online or in person there. You can use promo code Rolling Spoon, which is one word, for 10% off. And then, of course, the Rolling Spoon, the handy dandy cannabis multi-tool, helps you roll a dime every single time.
Hell yeah, that's exactly how we roll our dime every time in Oaksterdam. Is exactly how Rachel became the most cannabis educated feminine beauty here in the United States of America. And our proud alma mater is the very first cannabis college to exist. So it really is the predominant place to go boost your cannabis knowledge. And I'm so pumped to use my Rolling Spoon cannabis multi-tool to roll a dime and smoke with all the Roll Gangsters, because after all, we are blessed to have a woke, so we are blessed to have a smoke together. And yeah, gotta give a major shout out to all of the Roll Gangsters tuning in to this Canna News Thursday episode of the show. Hello, y'all. Hopefully it wasn't the chicken from Sky Is 1014, the wizard in the show. You are part owner of one in State College. Yeah, honestly, I love Cane's, but it did me wrong last night. I'm just going to be real.
Yeah, it's just fried food. Sometimes it doesn't sit right in your stomach. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it sits well when other food is in there, too. Like something a little bit fresher to kind of balance out all of the crunchy breading and all that
like a little
stuff.
salad with it would have been great.
Yeah, something. But let's start with our first news story, because I really want you to hear this, because you might not know anything about it yet.
Wait, major shout out Rob Hine tuning in. Good morning, Roll Gang. Good morning, Rob. Let's fucking go. And Stoner_Solex. I finally joined y'all's live. Let's go. Love to see a good morning to Stoner_Solex. We are super excited to break down the latest and greatest in cannabis news. What's up, Reach?
So, our first story is coming from California, a county in California. It's around the Santa Barbara area. And this county is considering the death penalty for cannabis farmers who are late paying their tax payments by 30 days. So,
What the fuck?
it's
The death penalty?
yeah. Literally, this is what one person in that county is trying to do that's in like their Senate or whatever they call it around that area.
That is not going to happen.
Yeah, no, not by any means, but it is a huge story that's happening right now. California being one of the first states to legalize in general within the United States. No, this one's just for the farmers, and they're saying there is no consequences great enough for the cannabis farms to not be paying their taxes. They say they know that they're making the money, but they're not getting the taxes from it, and it's like it's technically not benefiting the county as a whole when they're not paying their taxes. So one guy in particular at the end of this vote added it in about the death penalty. Now, it only went through the first round. There's still more rounds, so it's most likely not going to come to be because that's extremely inhumane to do. I mean, getting your taxes is one thing, but putting somebody or trying to give them the death penalty for it is another thing, in my opinion. So it's definitely
just
not
cut
completely...
down their pot farm. Just cut down their farm. If they're not paying taxes, you don't kill them. You can kill their plants. You know what I mean? Like, I actually understand. You know what I mean? We have to have regulation, and if everybody isn't on board for the same process, then we're gonna have a flawed setup.
Yeah.
But killing someone isn't the answer.
No, not at all. And like I had also mentioned, it just went through the first round. There's going to be more that has to follow. And I'm almost positive that they're going to get out of that and erase that from it.
I'm definitely positive because that's unconstitutional in so many ways.
Yeah.
But
like take away their license or something. Oh, we're just going to send you to the fucking butcher block. Like, that's
literally
insane.
Yeah, electric chair to overgrowing some herbs, but
definitely a system that needs a lot of help. Just like I don't even know who would come up with that idea. Like this guy that came up with the idea for the death penalty. Someone look into his history, see what that man is hiding, because that is just scary.
Yeah, completely egregious. I can't believe that's a thing.
I know,
so,
right?
Cali's taken a step backwards. Honestly, though, like, there is so many illegal growers there. And, like, the thing is you would think that these farmers are able to pay their taxes, but growers in California are the first of many. The whole United States is going to be full of cannabis farmers farming for too cheap. You know what I mean? It's produce. It's fucking produce. And the fact that people got so accustomed to receiving so much money for their cultivated cannabis, you know, they're probably not paying once they're receiving such a price cut. You know, their farmers are losing money in California because pot is dirt cheap, as it should be.
Yeah.
You know?
And I mean, in my opinion, it just kind of screws over everybody else that's trying to do it the right way. You know, when these ones aren't doing it up to code, then it makes these other ones look bad, even though they're doing absolutely everything they possibly can to be right with the law and all of that and not get shut down or burned down or anything like that. So then it gives the people that hate them and don't want them to be a thing a reason to hate on all the other ones and enforce these type of rules. So, yeah. I mean, I guess it's just human nature in a sense. Like, some people are going to abide by rules, others aren't. And, I mean, it's not like I'm saying that there should be drastic consequences, but if you've worked so hard to get something legal and to be able to do this, why don't you want to stay in good standings with that, not give them a reason to take it away or anything, and just do what you got to do, keep that boat afloat.
When we start our tips tops cultivation, shout out the future. We will definitely pay all our taxes and fees. We'll be compliant. You know, we have to be in order for everything to move forward. Like, hopefully, there's a world where we can get cannabis to the market a lot easier. But in order to get there, we kind of have to play their game for now. So we'll keep pushing the ball forward. But damn, Callie, that's fucking savage.
Savage.
Craziness. But before we get on into the next story, I got my dime rolled up. Hopefully all the roll gangsters smoking too currently. My rolling spoon helped me roll a perfect dime of this peyote cookies. Yeah, it is an absolute banger of a joint.
And then I have this. It's new from Rove. It's one of their disposables, but not necessarily a disposable.
Yeah, it comes with the battery and the pod.
It's giving me Stizzy vibes, you know? Like, this is how the pod looks and stuff, and you put it in this battery. It vibrates and stuff. It's very nice, made with live resin and diamonds and stuff. So, definitely potent, really nice, really good. Love the new look and everything. So, that's what I'm smoking on this morning.
Hell yeah. I love it. And would absolutely also love to know what all the roll gangsters are smoking on. If you'd let us know in the comments section, would love to give a shout out with what y'all are session on. Got Cali 420 Love in the building. Stoner _ Solex. Cali is just built different. Flawed system indeed. Stoner _ Solex buys his stuff from trap places and supply and demand. Honestly, yeah, that's the way to go, because it's definitely a lot cheaper that way. And I may or may not be smoking some trap weed right now myself too, but you know, we gotta keep the ball rolling. Shout out the chat champ Stoner _ Solex this morning. Absolutely love to see ya, and all the roll gangsters tuning in. What's the next story we got, Pumpkin?
The next story is coming from the good old state of Ohio. And Ohio activists have turned in enough signatures to put the marijuana legislation on the November ballot.
Let's go.
So they will be getting the opportunity to vote for marijuana to be legalized in Ohio.
As we like to say on the show, Ohio has entered the chat. Super fucking excited. That's actually pretty legendary. There's some pretty big cities in Ohio.
Yeah.
You know, Columbus and Cleveland. Lots of real Cincinnati. Really.
Oh my gosh, yeah, there are.
Yeah.
I never realized literally how close we were to Ohio. And I went like maybe once or twice.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's a very like bougie upscale state in comparison to all the other ones. There's a lot of boho areas and
I think I went to an amusement park in Ohio when I still lived in Virginia. That was like my first experience with Ohio.
Yeah.
I think Cedar Point.
Cedar Point for sure. Yeah. But
fun places, fun times.
Hopefully we'll be able to go to Cedar Point and get faded soon.
That would be fun.
That would be really fun, wouldn't it?
Not smoking in the park though, right? I mean, they would.
On the roller coaster. That's the only way you're getting me on a roller coaster.
Light
is
a
if I have a lit joint.
It's not gonna stay lit on a roller coaster.
I'm gonna try. I'll scream the whole time.
Okay. Alright, so we have one more story.
Hell yeah.
Cannabis news, and then I wrote down a cannabis quote for you.
I love it.
I know you like those.
Rachel came up with a canna quote. I love to hear it. What is the last story we got, Pumpkin?
Well, the last one is coming from Nebraska.
Let's go.
Good old Nebraska.
The Cornhusker State.
Apparently in Nebraska, activists have...
Sorry.
Good?
I didn't want to interrupt.
No, you're all good. But apparently in Nebraska, there are signatures that are being gathered to put their medical marijuana legislation on the ballot for 2024. So a little bit more behind than Ohio. They're going for the medical first, but honestly, in most states, that's the first step in order to getting the full state. Because once you just like plant that little seed of those certain medical, yeah, exactly. So, but it is still a huge step for a state that has had nothing, no medical, no recreational, now having the opportunity to at least get their medical. So, good job, Nebraska. We've got Ohio and Nebraska taking jumps forward, and we have good old sunny California taking a step back.
Yeah. Honestly, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. We will take it. For sure. The ball is rolling in this industry. You know exactly where to go to stay updated on your latest and greatest in industry news. Every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, my beautiful co-host Rachel and I break down your stories while we smoke a nice doobie or a this vape is pretty fucking awesome. Shout out Rove.
Doobie or Dispoey?
Yeah. Doobie or Dispoey. You're fucking whack. What's your Canna quote? A really quick shout out to Oaksterdam and the Rolling Spoon and all of the homies in the chat this morning. Absolutely love to see it. Major shout out our chat champ of the day, Stoner_Solex. Love to see some fresh faces running shit. What's that Canna quote of the day?
I don't know. It's kind of stupid.
I want to hear it.
Okay, it's just short and sweet.
Short, sweet.
If we all had a bonk, we would all get along.
That's pretty fucking good.
That's all.
If we all had a bong, we'd all get along. That's cute, babe, for sure.
It's just like a little cute one. Not like yours, that.
Little cute, low key.
Yeah. Oh well, that's all.
Yep. Absolutely love session with all the Roll Gangsters and my beautiful co-host Rachel and this crazy ass cat Binksy.
Yeah, he's been right here the whole time. You just can't see him.
He's the third co-host. He doesn't say much, but he's producing the show. He's in our ears telling us breaking news and all types of information.
No, he's just waiting for a treat.
Yeah, that's a lot more realistic. But me too. So I'm going to go and get myself a nice treat. And we will see y'all tomorrow for a Pot Culture Friday episode. Rachel going on a tear to close off this week. She got she always brings the fucking juice for our Pot Culture episodes. My favorite episodes of the week. Super fucking pumped for tomorrow morning's episode. You know right where to find us.
We'll be here tomorrow at 10 a.m. for that Pot Culture Friday episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake. Thank you for tuning in today. Sorry we were a couple minutes late. We will make sure that we've got that all sorted out for tomorrow, so we'll be ready to go at 10 a.m. on the dot.
Once we start making hella money off it, we'll definitely be a lot more snappy with it. You know, if we're pulling a couple dollars, you know how it is. But for now, we doing it for the likes. So hit that fucking thumbs up button. Let us know what you think about the show for sure. We are definitely trying to adapt and keep growing. Would love to get any input from all the Roll Gangsters because we love the fuck out of y'all.
All right.
I thought it was no swearing for a second, but then I remembered I was smoking some weed.
Yeah, like why would you have to say?
Yeah, fuck you, Instagram, for you know?
Okay, maybe
21
not that.
plus.
Maybe not that.
Yeah,
That's the way to get it shadow banned right there.
We're already shadow banned, so fuck them. But we, it's a lot of fun. Absolutely love all the Roll Gangsters. Beautiful co-host Rachel, cute co-host Binksy, and yeah, let's wrap it up.
See you tomorrow. Oh, Binksy's coming in to say goodbye. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great one.
I love y'all, Roll Gang. Have a beautiful, stony, terpy Thursday.